Self-confidence. Self-confidence. You have to become your own cheerleader if you want to obtain self-confidence. Now, I ask this question to myself and then to others. Self-confidence. How does one achieve it? Well, let me tell you a little quick story on how I achieved mine. For far too long, I sat in the dark, not because I didn't shine, but because I was afraid to be seen, afraid to be heard, afraid to speak up. I dimmed my light, softened my voice, and shrank my presence to make others feel comfortable in their own insecurities. Yes, their own insecurities, not mine. I confused silence with humility and shrinking with peace. But only I knew my capabilities. Only I knew the strength it took to survive what tried to break me. Only I knew the growth that happened in rooms with no applauses. And once I figured that out, once I knew who I was, I didn't let anyone shrink me thereafter. I didn't allow their insecurities to disguise itself as humbling me. Now let me be clear, very clear on this. This is not arrogance. This is not entitlement. This is gratitude with a backbone because I remain thankful and I stay grounded. And I understand that everything can be taken away from me at any given moment. But what I will no longer do, and let me repeat, what I will no longer do is make myself smaller to keep others comfortable. It is not my fault I shine like a star. It is not my responsibility to dim my light because others refuse to heal themselves. Their low self-esteem is not my burden to carry. Now, I didn't change. I just remembered. What did I remember? I remembered my worth. I remembered my voice. I remembered that confidence is rooted in truth and not in arrogance, but it's my divine birthright. Now I'm able to walk with my head held high, shoulders back, grounded and certain, because I will no longer fold myself into spaces that were never meant to hold my expansion. I will not shrink to appease insecurities that was never mine to fix in the first place. I will speak loud if I want to. I will own the room if I want to. And I will take up space intentionally. Not because I'm better than anyone, because I'm not, but because I finally understand who I am and I know my worth. And if my presence makes you feel uncomfortable, guess what? That's not a sign for me to shrink, but a sign for you and an invitation for you to grow. Because why not me? I deserve it and much more. Because I honor who I am and who I'm becoming. I am putting in the work and I will no longer dim my light, apologize, or shrink. I walk in confidence, gratitude, and purpose now, knowing my presence alone is enough. Because still, I rise.